A long time ago, when the energies of heaven and earth collided, a powerful chaos pearl was born. But the moment it came into existence, greed took over. It began to absorb both good and evil within itself. Seeing this, the Grand Master Tianzun sent his 2 disciples to capture it. One of them, Taiyi Zhen, was chubby and funny. The other, Shen, was smart, but dangerously cunning. They both attacked the chaos pearl, but it was far too powerful. It defeated them with ease. Finally, the Grand Master himself appeared. With his divine spell, he trapped the chaos pearl, splitting it into 2 parts. The blue one became the spirit pearl, the essence of good, and the red one, the demon pearl, the seed of evil. The Grand Master cursed the red pearl, saying, 3 years from now, lightning will strike you down, and you will be destroyed forever. He then entrusted the 2 pearls to Taiyi Zhen and said, when Lord Li Jing's son is born, you must fuse the spirit pearl into his body. If you succeed, you will become the 12th heavenly ruler. Taiyi Zhen was thrilled, but jealousy burned inside Shen. Furious, he plotted revenge. He secretly sneaked into Lord Li Jing's palace, stole the spirit pearl, and set the demon pearl free. That red pearl then merged with Lady Yin's unborn child, and she gave birth to a demon child, a boy filled with the fiery power of destruction. The moment he was born, he brought chaos and fire to the village. Master Taiyi Zhen used his enchanted bracelet and powerful chants to place a binding spell on the child's neck. This would suppress his demonic powers. He raised his hand to end the boy's life, but Lady Yin rushed forward, shielding her son. Tears in her eyes, she pleaded, please don't hurt him. He's my child. The little demon turned toward her, ready to strike, but she looked into his eyes and said softly, don't be afraid. I'm your mother, and I'll always protect you. Her love reached him. Even a demon's heart melted in a mother's arms. But the villagers were terrified. They shouted to Lord Li Jing, my lord, keeping this demon child alive will doom us all. Humans and demons can never live together. Li Jing replied firmly, this child is not to blame. He was born unlucky, not evil. I promise you, Neja will harm no one. If he does, I will take the punishment myself. Master Taiyi Zhen reminded him, even if we let him live, he will die in 3 years. The Grand Master's curse cannot be undone. Hearing this, Lady Yin's heart sank. Li Jing said softly, I'll beg the Grand Master. Maybe he'll show mercy. Meanwhile, Shen had reached the deep ocean, where the dragon clan was imprisoned. He placed the stolen spirit pearl into a dragon egg, and soon a powerful and pure child was born, Aobing, the son of the Dragon King. The Dragon King told Shen, you will train my son, make him strong, and one day we will rule the world together. Back in heaven, Taiyi Zhen and Li Jing tried to meet the Grand Master, but the gatekeeper told them, the curse of heaven cannot be broken. Defeated, they returned to Earth. Time passed. Neja turned 1 year old. Lord and Lady Yin had built a magical barrier around their home, so he could never harm anyone again. Neja sat there, bored and restless. Lady Yin came over and smiled. What are you doing just sitting there? She asked gently. Neja replied, I can't go outside the palace and you don't play with me. So, I'm bored. Lady Yin answered softly, a mother has many duties. I can't be with you every moment, but I promise, starting today, I will play with you. At once, Neja's eyes lit up. They began to play together, but Neja was powerful beyond his years. In their games, he accidentally hurt Lady Yin. Her love for him outweighed the pain. She stayed by his side, comforting him for the sake of her child. Then a soldier arrived, breathless. The nearby village is under attack, Your Majesty. We must go. Hearing that, Neja fell silent again. Lady Yin said, we'll play more when I return. Neja turned away like an owl, sullen, and climbed up to the roof. Before leaving, the queen ordered her guards, keep a close watch on Neja. Do not let him leave the palace. No sooner had she gone than Neja started throwing stones at the guards to distract them. Confused, the soldiers argued among themselves, and in the chaos, Neja slipped past the safety barrier. When Neja reached the village, people scattered in fear. He tormented them, searching and playing with dangerous curiosity. The scene quickly turned disastrous. Local kids, who already feared him as a demon, had set traps for him. This time, they planned to push him off the bridge when he crossed, but as Neja approached, he removed his mask. The children panicked and ran away. Their plan backfired. Some were seriously injured by their own trap. Neja, laughing in his mischief, kept walking. Then a child yelled, "You're the spawn of a demon!" Those words ignited Neja's rage. He raised a massive stone to hurl at them when Master Taiyi Zhen arrived, pulling the children to safety. The boulder flew off and smashed into a nearby mountain. The shock split the rock with a thunderous crack. Lord Li Jing and Lady Yin rushed in, furious and terrified. They locked Neja back in the palace. That night, Li Jing, Lady Yin, and Master Taiyi Zhen sat together, heavy with worry. Lady Yin's eyes were clouded with concern. "He's not all evil," she pleaded, "but the village children won't accept him. I try to correct him, but I can't give him my whole time. He's 2 years old now. Maybe we should leave this place." Master Taiyi Zhen's voice hardened with resolve. "I will train Neja," he declared. "I will make him a hunter of demons." The next day, while Neja played in the palace garden, a mysterious map appeared before him. The moment he touched it, he was pulled into the map and transported transported into a dazzling, magical world. Valleys, flowers, and colors stretched endlessly. Neja stood there, wide-eyed and astonished. Master Taijian appeared beside him. He showed Neja a magical brush and said, "With this brush, you can change things." Then, with a few strokes, Taijian painted enchanted paths and began to guide Neja through this wondrous realm. Neja was thrilled. Taijian looked at him and promised, "I will teach you magic and make you capable." Neja didn't believe a word his master said. He thought, Taijian doesn't really know magic. He just uses that brush to fake it. Hearing this, the master smiled. "Oh, then watch closely and see what real magic looks like." He raised his palm and whispered an ancient spell into the air. In an instant, the world around them began to transform. The water shimmered into palaces, flowers floated in the breeze, and everything turned into a breathtaking illusion, a glimpse of another world. Neja was amazed. For a moment, he believed it was all real, but then the vision faded away. He gasped, "Master, please teach me that kind of magic." Taijian smiled. "If you can learn it, I'll teach you, but it won't be easy. It takes real effort." He whispered a mantra into Neja's ear. Neja repeated it, tried, but nothing happened. Taijian chuckled quietly to himself. "It took me 6 months to master that spell. How could this kid learn it so fast?" That night, while Master Taijian slept, Lady Yin came to him. "I want to see my son." "He's here," the master replied. "I was teaching him magic." But Neja was nowhere to be found. Panic rose until Lady Yin spotted something near the pond. Neja's body was floating lifeless in the water. She screamed, rushing forward. Taijian ran to pull him out, but the moment he touched it, the body turned into smoke. It wasn't Neja, it was an illusion. Neja had already mastered the spell. Taijian was stunned. "How is this possible? I can't even transform living creatures yet," he demanded. "Neja, how did you do this?" But the boy only grinned and teased him. Just then, Lord Li Jing and Lady Yin arrived. Together, they tried to calm the situation. Taijian grew serious. "Kneel," he said firmly. "It's time you learn how to protect people from demons." Neja pouted. "I don't want to learn anything." He stormed off and lay down on a rock. Lady Yin approached him gently. "You can't fool me," she said tenderly. "I know you want the world to accept you." Neja's mind filled with memories. The village kids calling him demon, throwing stones, laughing as he cried. His heart sank. Lady Yin knelt beside him. "My son, don't become the thing they fear. Your parents protect people, and so can you." Neja asked in a trembling voice. "Then why do people want to kill me? Why do they call me a demon?" The king lied, softly but with purpose. "You were born from the spirit pearl. That's why you're so powerful." Lady Yin added, "People aren't bad, Neja. They just won't accept you. Not until you help them defeat evil." Then begins a powerful montage. Neja training day and night, jumping, flying, mastering fire and wind, growing stronger with every moment. Months later, Master Taijian stopped him. He lifted his magic brush and created a vivid illusion. Neja saw himself fighting demons, but in that battle, innocent people were dying too. Neja shouted, "This isn't real!" Lord Li Jing said quietly, "Maybe not, but it shows the truth. You have immense power, but you're not using it the right way." He turned toward the master. "Take back his fire spear." Without saying a word, Neja handed over the fire spear, placing it gently into Taijian's pocket. But with a mischievous grin, he secretly grabbed the magic brush, and in a flash, soared into the sky. Meanwhile, by the sea, a monster rose from the waves, stalking toward a small house. It snatched a little dog in its claws. Just then, Neja appeared. The creature laughed and attacked. Neja blasted it with fire, but the monster melted into water and fled. Neja chased it, flames blazing, unaware that his fury was destroying the village around him. The demon grabbed a little girl and dragged her into the ocean. "No one can stop me in my sea," it roared. But suddenly, a wave of ice crashed down, freezing the entire ocean solid. Standing there, calm and cold as frost, was Ao Bing. Ao Bing was the same one, the child created by Shen using the spirit pearl. He rushed toward the monster and attacked fiercely, saving the little girl from its claws. But Neja didn't like that at all. He wanted to be the hero who saved her. Blinded by jealousy, he tossed the girl back toward the monster, just so he could rescue her himself and be called the hero. Neja charged at Ao Bing, and an intense battle began between the two. Ao Bing quickly realized this wasn't an ordinary human. This boy was incredibly powerful. During the fight, Neja ripped off Ao Bing's mask and froze in shock. On Ao Bing's head were dragon horns. That's when Neja finally understood his rival was no human, but a dragon prince. The two clashed again. In the chaos, the monster attacked with bubbles that could turn anything into stone. Neja, unaware of the spell, touched one, and his hand began to turn to stone. Meanwhile, the monster swallowed the little girl whole. Seeing that, Ao Bing went into a rage. He leaped high into the air and struck the monster's belly, freeing the girl, but her body was already turning to stone from the poison. The monster began breaking her apart, but Neja rushed in and saved her at the last second. The monster tried to flee, releasing hundreds of bubbles, but this time, Neza was smarter. He grabbed Ao Bing and used him as a shield, and together they fought back fiercely until the monster surrendered. Defeated, the creature handed them an antidote. Neza used it to cure himself and Ao Bing. The monster apologized and vanished into the sea. Ao Bing looked at Neza and smiled. "Thank you for saving my life." Their eyes met, and slowly, both of them laughed. Moments later, they were playing together, the sun setting, painting the sky in golden light. Suddenly, Neja's eyes filled with tears. He whispered, "No one's ever played with me like this before." Ao Bing smiled and took out a small conch shell from his pocket. "From today, we're friends. Whenever you want to play with me, just blow this shell by the shore. I'll come." A soft smile appeared on Neja's face, but when he turned around, Ao Bing was gone. Just then, the villagers arrived. Neja ran to them. "Don't be afraid. I saved this girl from the monster." But no one believed him. One boy shouted, "Liar! You're the monster!" Anger flared in Neja's eyes. He attacked the boy in rage. The villagers panicked, throwing sticks and stones at him, but nothing could hurt Neja. Enraged, he fought back, and many villagers were injured. Master Taiyi arrived just in time. He chanted a spell and restrained Neja, calming him down. Meanwhile, Ao Bing had returned to his palace. He said to his master Shen, "Master, today's training is done, and I made a friend today. His name is Neja." Shen's face turned dark with fury. "He's not your friend. He's your enemy. That boy was born from the demon Pearl. You must defeat him." Ao Bing was stunned. "But master, he saved my life. Isn't there another way?" Then the Dragon King's thunderous voice echoed, "For centuries, the gods have imprisoned us. You are our only hope for freedom. If you truly wish to free us, you must forget your friendship and fulfill your destiny." Ao Bing fell silent. Meanwhile, Neja sat alone, angry at his parents. He felt they didn't love him, that he was nothing but a burden. Then his parents, King Li Jing and Queen Yin, approached him. The queen said softly, "Son, in 10 days, it'll be your birthday. The whole village will come to celebrate." Neza replied sadly, "The same people who hated me when I was born, why would they celebrate now?" The king smiled, "Because now they know the truth. You saved their lives." Hope returned to Neja's eyes. He rushed to his room, drew a colorful birthday card, and whispered happily, "I'll invite my friend too." Neza walks to the shore. He blows the conch shell. Moments later, Ao Bing rises from the sea. Neja smiles. 10 days from now, it's my birthday. The whole village will be there. There'll be music, food, celebration, and I want you to come too, because you're my best friend. Ao Bing's eyes fill with emotion. He nods softly. "I'll be there." Neja laughs and runs back home, unaware that destiny was already brewing a storm, one that would change everything. Meanwhile, deep beneath the ocean, Ao Bing returns to his father. In the shadows of the deep, the dragons gather, forging a sacred dragon armor, a suit of power so strong that no force in heaven or earth could pierce it. At the same time, in the heavenly palace, preparations for Neza's birthday are in full swing. By the king's order, the entire village gathers. Lights, decorations, laughter. For once, the air is filled with joy. Neza feels something he's never felt before, acceptance. Maybe finally, the world was ready to embrace him, but then Shen appears. The moment Neza sees him, his anger boils over. He attacks immediately, but Shen calmly says, "Wait, Neza, I'm your master's brother." Then, in a soft, poisonous tone, he begins whispering, "They lied to you, Neza. Your parents. They deceived you. You weren't born from a spirit pearl. You came from a demon pearl." Neza freezes. His heart burns with rage. And that's exactly what Shen wanted, to ignite his fury, so that when Neja attacked his people, Ao Bing could appear as the hero, the savior who would be worshipped by humans and rewarded by the heavens. Later, Neja steps outside. Master Taiyi gives him a magical fire weapon and his heavenly pig. The moment Neja touches it, it transforms into spinning fire wheels beneath his feet. He soars into the sky, riding flames like a comet across the clouds. The king walks up to him, handing over a talisman, but Neza's face hardens with fury. "I know everything now. I wasn't born from any life pearl. I came from the demon pearl. You all lied to me, so that I'd protect the people, and when my curse takes my life in 3 years, you'd be safe from me." Blinded by anger, Neja chants the spell Shen taught him. The enchanted bracelet around his neck bursts open, and in a flash, he transforms into a blazing, furious warrior. His power was beyond imagination. Now, Neza turns on his own people. The king, the queen, and Master Taiyi all try to stop him. Taiyi shouts, "Only the bracelet can calm him. Someone has taken control of his soul." They all search for the bracelet, but Shen already has it. At that moment, Shen calls Ao Bing. "When Neja strikes his parents, you will appear and save them. The people will hail you as their protector, and the heavens will welcome you." Ao Bing's voice trembles with anger. "Neja saved saved my life. If I can't save him, at least let me save his parents." Shen pauses, then hands him the bracelet. "But remember," he warns, "if humans find out you're a dragon, they'll see you as a monster too." Ao Bing stays silent, then turns away. Back at the palace, Neza raises his weapon to strike his father. At the last second, Ao Bing, masked and armored, appears out of nowhere and blocks the attack. Fire and ice collide once again. Their powers explode across the sky, flames roaring, frost freezing the air. In a desperate move, Ao Bing grabs Neja and forces the bracelet around his neck. The moment it locks, Neja's monstrous form begins to fade. He returns to his child self, but the rage in his heart remains. Tears mix with fire in his eyes. He looks at everyone one last time and then flies away into the storm. The king, exhausted, turns to Ao Bing. "Thank you for saving us." But something about him feels off. The king narrows his eyes, steps closer, and suddenly pulls off Ao Bing's mask. Everyone gasps in shock. The villagers scream, "He's a demon too!" Tai Yi Zhen, filled with rage, shouts, "The Grand Master will punish you because it was your father who stole the life pearl." Just then, Shen appears. He says, "Bing, you wanted to protect everyone, but now no one will survive because the truth is out." Everyone is shocked. Shen reveals, "Yes, it was me. I stole the life pearl." Tai Yi Zhen yells, "The Grand Master will never forgive you." Shen laughs, "You're all going to die anyway, so who's left to complain about me?" Then he turns to Bing and says, "Look, Bing, humans will never accept a demon. Now it's up to you. Will you avenge your master and your father?" Tears fill Bing's eyes, but his face turns cold and determined. He raises his hand toward the sky and summons the power of the ocean. The water rises high above the village, freezing into a massive glacier, ready to crush everything below. Meanwhile, Neja is filled with anger. He believes no one in this world loves him. That's when the little pig given by Tai Yi Zhen reveals its true form. Using magic, it shows Neja the truth. "Your parents have always loved you endlessly," it says. "When your father couldn't find a way to lift your curse, a heavenly guard told him the curse couldn't be broken, but it could be transferred to someone else." Then Neja sees how his father took that curse upon himself without hesitation. Tears fall from Neja's eyes. He opens the talisman, and inside are the same two spells. Now he finally understands. His parents' love was unconditional. Meanwhile, King and Queen try to stop Bing, but he freezes them with his icy powers. At that very moment, Neja flies in from the sky on his flaming wheels and attacks Bing directly. He turns to his master and asks, "What's happening?" Tai Yi Zhen replies, "Bing wants to destroy the whole village so the Grand Master never finds out that Shen stole the life pearl." Hearing this, Neja's rage explodes, and the ultimate battle begins. Fire versus ice, a clash so powerful it shakes the heavens. But Neja's powers are limited by his bracelet. Using his master's teachings, he casts a spell, transforming himself into Shen's form. Bing becomes confused. He can't tell who the real Shen is. Meanwhile, the real Shen and Tai Yi Zhen face off too. As Neja and Shen collide, Neja quickly switches weapons, and Bing, thinking Neja is Shen, attacks him. Both strike each other fiercely. Suddenly, Tai Yi Zhen unleashes his magical map, and everyone gets sucked inside it. Trapped in the map, they realize there's only one way out, the magic brush. A fierce struggle begins for the brush, but together, they manage to escape. Once outside, Shen and Neja clash again. While Bing attacks the king and queen, Neja rushes in front of them, shielding his parents. He takes the hit and falls unconscious. Seeing this, Bing loses control, slamming his powers into the sky. The giant glacier begins to fall. Neja wakes up and chants a spell, breaking free from his bracelet. His power surges, flames ignite all around him. He soars upward, catching the falling glacier with his bare hands. Bing shouts, "Why are you saving them, Neja? You were born a demon!" Neja replies, "There's no such thing as a god or a demon. Fate is what you choose to make it." Then, with all his strength, he melts the glacier and saves everyone. He catches Bing, but doesn't kill him. Bing, shocked, asks, "Why did you let me go?" Neja smiles softly, "Because you're my only friend." Suddenly, lightning roars across the sky. Neja realizes his time has come. He looks down at his parents, tears in his eyes, and rips the talisman apart, so the curse won't pass on to his father. He smiles one last time and whispers, "Goodbye." The heavens explode. A divine lightning bolt strikes Neja, but Bing flies toward him. Together, they absorb the celestial power, but it's too strong for mortals. Tai Yi Zhen rushes forward, opening the Lotus of Heaven, which traps both Neja and Bing in a radiant beam of light. Everything falls silent. A massive crater remains below. The king and queen run to the spot. They find the Lotus of Heaven lying there. Tears fill Tai Yi Zhen's eyes as he says, "Neja and Ao Bing are gone. The Lotus couldn't save their bodies, but it preserved their souls." In the end, Neja and Ao Bing proved that true heroes aren't born from fate. They're made by the choices they dare to take, their friendship, their sacrifice. It reminds us that even in the darkest moments, love and courage can change destiny itself. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe subscribe because every hero's journey deserves to be remembered.